What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Torque Spec Garage. Got another how-to video for you today, but before we get into all that, huge shout out to the first ever sponsor on the channel. I know it's been a long time coming. I've been wondering when someone was going to reach out, and AUXITO LED lights. Shout out to them. They hooked it up with a set of their premium high and low beam headlights. They sent me an email and told me to pick out highs and lows for any car. But like every other car guy, everything I own has had LEDs since I was 16, because that's like the first cool thing you do to your car is you put an intake on it and LED lights. So my mom's car, on the other hand, actually still has the crappy halogen bulbs that we all know and hate. So we're going to get her hooked up today with some 6000K cool white LEDs. So again, huge shout out to AUXITO. Thank you guys so much for the generosity and wanting to sponsor the channel. It means the world to me, and I know she's going to be way happier with LEDs than the halogen bulbs, because ew. So we'll get right into it. Alright guys, so as you've seen on the channel before, my mom's car, 2011 Camry. Reliable little machine. I do need to wet sand and buff her lenses, or just buy her new ones. They are getting a little faded and yellow in their age, but either way, I think these LEDs are going to help out a ton. So I'm going to try to do the best I can, because obviously it's not completely dark out yet. Clearly it's still daylight, so I'm going to turn all the lights off in here and just show you guys what the, do a comparison. I think I'm going to do just the halogens at the wall first. Then I'll swap one side and show you like the LED versus the halogen against the wall. And then I'll show you the full LED against the wall. So do a little three-step comparison. But we'll get right into it, guys, and I'll start showing you guys how to get the old bulbs out of here. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is both halogens turned on, shining at the wall. So not very bright. So I'll flip the high beams. High beams get a little bit brighter, but not like LEDs, so she's better be able to see you real good. Again, the lows, highs, with just the halogens. Alright. Also guys, real quick, almost forgot, if you do want to get a set of these for yourself, AUXITO did give me a discount code, so you just go, when you get to checkout, just use code TorqueSpecGarage, all together, one word, for 15% off any set of bulbs on their site, or anything on their site for that matter. And I'll post a link to their stuff in my description of this video, and I'll put my referral link and all that in the description of the video also. So again, huge shout out to AUXITO. If you guys want to get a set for yourself, save yourself some money, and just use my discount code. And we'll get right to this. Alright guys, so on the passenger side, it's a little easier to get to than the driver's side, so I'll show this side first. So the headlights are held in by little tabs. So there's 3 little tabs, and all you got to do is just turn the headlight counterclockwise, and the tabs will line up with the slots. And then the bulb just pulls right out like that. And then the low beam, or the high beam rather, is right here behind this reservoir, so same thing. Alright guys, so like I said, just line up the tabs with the little slots, and the bulb pulls right out. Show you what I was talking about. So as you can see, there's the 2 bigger tabs and 1 smaller tab. So you just turn it till they line up in the slots, and it pulls right out. Alright guys, then to remove the old bulbs, it's just a push tab. So you just push in, pull the old bulb right off. And then we'll go over here to our AUXITO bulbs and match up the part number. This is the 9005 bulb. So we'll find it and just pop the new one right in. Alright guys, and AUXITO takes the guessing out of it for you. They mark their boxes of which bulbs are which. So these are the 9005s. So I'll just grab one out of here and throw it in here. Alright guys, and then to install the new bulb, like I said, just line up your push pin with the little tab here on the back of the headlight, this little tab right here. Then you'll just push it in until you hear it click, like that. And then same thing, line up your little tabs. Like I said, there's 3, and just twist this thing clockwise back into its housing. And that's all there is to it. Alright guys, and this is the H11. This is going to be your low beam. So same thing, push tab, pull the old one out, and then grab your other one and just pop it right in. Alright guys, so as you can see, got both of our new AUXITO headlights installed. So I'll turn the lights off and I'll do a comparison from earlier, and I'll show you what it looks like with one halogen bulb on and then this side with LEDs. Alright guys, so as you can see, the side on the right has the LED and then the side on the left has the halogen, so clearly the LED is way brighter, and that's just the low beam, so I'll go flick the high beams and do a comparison on that. Alright guys, so again, right side's LED, you can tell how bright it is, and the left is the halogens. So clearly LEDs are way brighter. That's going to be so much better, and it just looks better. 6K cool white. Alright, so the process is going to be the exact same to replace these on the left. It will be a little bit tighter because you have your battery right there, but let's get that knocked out real quick, and then we'll do a final comparison with both LEDs. And you can hear AUXITO has these little fans built into the top. Try to zoom down so you can hear it. It has little cooling fans on the top, so that's really cool. I know a lot of them used to be like real big and bulky, have real big bulky fans on them, but this is real compact, so that's super nice. Again, super clean, cool white. Alright guys, so we got all the halogen bulbs out. Got the new in on the driver's side. That one's a little hard to see, tucked back there behind the battery. So let's do our final comparison and see how it turned out. Alright guys, so there's both LED lows against the wall, and I'll go flip them to high. And then there's both LED high beams and low beams against the wall. So clearly the LEDs are way brighter. And then here's the finished product. Super clean. White LEDs just, they look the best in my opinion. Let's see what it looks like with the hood shut. Oh yeah. I like it a lot. Shout out AUXITO. Thank y'all so much. My mom will be able to see again. Alright guys, and that's going to do it for another video here on Torque Spec Garage. Just once again, huge shout out to AUXITO. Thank y'all so much. If you ever want to sponsor another video in the future, you know, I'm all for it. So I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for being the first sponsor on the channel. And like I said guys, if you want to get a set of LEDs for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description where you can go check out what all AUXITO offers. But that's going to do it for this video guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.